The Securities and Exchange Commission's Whistleblower Incentive Program provides rewards to individuals who come forward to the Commission with information about serious violations of the nation's securities laws. The federal securities laws govern a wide range of behavior and are designed to protect investors in the financial markets. The laws govern the trading of stocks and bonds and other securities, as well as disclosures that publicly traded companies make to their own shareholders and to potential investors about their financial condition. If you have information about securities laws violations and you provide that information to the SEC, and the SEC uses your information to take enforcement action against a wrongdoer that results in more than $1 million in sanctions, then you, as the whistleblower, are entitled to a financial reward under the program of between 10 to 30% of the amount recovered. Some of these rewards to date have been very substantial. Our clients that we've represented before the Securities and Exchange Commission's Whistleblower Program have provided a wide range of information to the Commission. We have had clients who have come forward with information about public companies manipulating their earnings and other financial numbers, cooking the books in effect to hide their declining financial condition from their shareholders. We've had other clients who have provided information to the SEC about the misconduct of financial advisors and securities brokers who have been misusing the funds that their clients have entrusted them to invest on the client's behalf. And we've had clients who have provided information to the Commission about public companies in this country who have paid bribes to foreign officials to be able to obtain or keep business in other countries. All of these types of misconduct represent serious violations of the nation's securities laws and could be a basis for a viable tip to the SEC that could lead to a potential award for the whistleblower. When clients come to us with information to present to the SEC as a whistleblower tip, they can expect us to take a number of steps on their behalf. First of all, we painstakingly work up their information in the form required by the SEC, and we present the content in a manner that the SEC staff can understand easily and use as the basis for a successful enforcement action. Second, we represent our clients at all stages of any investigation that follows by the SEC or by any other agency like the Department of Justice that's working in collaboration with the SEC. And finally, if the SEC takes enforcement action that results in more than $1 million in sanctions, and if they have used our client's information, then we represent our client in claiming an award that they are due in the amount of 10 to 30% of the sanctions the SEC recovers. The attorneys at Katz, Marshall & Banks have represented whistleblowers in many different industries nationwide for decades. And for this reason, we are particularly attuned to the individual needs of each of our clients. We not only represent them in seeking awards through the SEC program, but we are also careful to protect them to the extent we can against the retaliation that they might suffer on the job for having reported their employers for securities violations, and in claiming for them the compensation that they're due if they do get retaliated against by their bosses. In addition, we work carefully with the SEC staff to ensure that our clients enjoy the anonymity that they went into the SEC program as whistleblowers expecting, and to which they're entitled under the program rules. And finally, all along the way, throughout working up their tip, throughout the investigation that we represent them in and claiming an award, we think of the pros and cons of every step that we might take on our client's behalf. We discuss all of this through with our client in trying to advance the SEC's investigation and action towards a successful conclusion that can result in an award for our clients. If you have information that you believe should be reported to the SEC, then give us a call and we'll discuss with you whether the information that you have might be the basis of a viable tip to the SEC and possibly a very lucrative financial reward.